What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today got something exciting in the mail. K&N Intake, which is gonna get installed on my 2021 Tacoma TRD Pro. Stay tuned.
Starting off with a quick unboxing for everything that comes inside the box. First, we have our air filter, our edge trim, our intake tube, some couplings, the instruction manual, the air box, and some hardware to go along with it. The first step is going to be just removing the engine cover. It pops off pretty easy. Here I'm just disconnecting the vent line from the stock intake. Next, I'm disconnecting the mass air sensor from the intake by removing a few clips. Now I'm just unhinging the upper air box from the lower air box. As you see, I'm taking right here, there's a few clips that's tucked in behind, so you just have to be sure to remove that before removing the entire thing. Removing the air filter here, and next I'm just going to remove the lower air box. Once that lower portion of the air box is removed, all you have to do is install these standoffs that are included inside the box. Here, you just gotta make sure you install all the standoffs in the right position. That way, your new air box will fit perfectly. Once those standoffs were in place, I just installed the edge trim and the adapter onto the air box. Next, I'm removing the mass air sensor from the intake by removing a couple of screws. What I'm doing now is just prepping the plate that's going to secure the mass air sensor to the new intake. I'm just attaching a sticky foam plate to the intake. This is going to serve as a gasket to make sure the intake is airtight. Now I'm just securing the mass air sensor to the plate that we just prepped and installing it onto the main intake tube using the included hardware. Once that's done, I just attach the appropriate hoses and hose clamps to the intake tube. Now we're installing the air box. We're just lining up the holes with the standoffs we installed before. Once the air box is in place, now we can finally put in the intake tube. You kind of have to finagle it around to get it to fit properly. Now that the intake tube is in place, we just have to tighten the hose clamps. Now I'm reconnecting the mass air sensor and the air vent to the intake tube. Now I'm just installing the air filter to the air box by using the hose clamp. Just gotta tighten it down and we're almost done. The last and final step is just to reinstall the engine cover, and that's it. And now she's all done. It's a pretty easy install as long as you follow the instructions. I really like how it changed the look of the engine bay. And now I'm gonna play a few before and after clips of how it sounds.
Alright guys, so I just watched those clips. I know it doesn't sound too different, but rest assured it does sound a lot better in person. I am using an iPhone to record, so the sound quality is not too great. The intake and the TRD Pro exhaust, it adds the right amount of sound to this V6. It's not too quiet, but it's not too loud. It's just perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.